Let me know if my mic works, by the way. I don't know if I'm muted. It works. Alright. Hey Kate, by the way. Well, hello, Arekuzu. Kate, thank you for the host. This is fractals, not raids. I'm dead. Oh my god. Yeah, this is fractal level 100 challenged mode, whatever. I'm just doing it to get an infusion. You need 90 of these. You need more gems again? Yes, please, Cookie, give me more gems. No, I thought, like, I would stream after fractals, but I thought, why not stream fractals? Like, doesn't really matter. PvE is more challenging than PvP anyways. ain't can do anything about hyping the scene up anymore. Like it died in season 1 or whatever, like season 5. I call it season 1 because it was literally the first season with proper system in place for PvP and competitive. Like, if you actually really want to have any sort of chance to ever redeem what's left of the player base, I mean, the game is not dead. Obviously, us veterans are so far ahead of the other players that start playing now, but if you by any chance would want to have what, like, any sort of competitive scene or whatever you want to call it, first of all they need to, like, if we're talking about ranked purely, okay, so first of all they really need to sort out the win traders. Like, without that there's no incentive. Like, people, they will never care about queuing or whatever. Like, they're not gonna give a single fuck because people are just win trading anyways, right? So that's one thing. Yeah, sort out the win traders, get more incentive for players to queue other than, like, the rewards other than only titles, right? Like, make it gold, make it something else, like tokens, whatever you want, gear, like these. They're talking about these armors, new armor skins with a more unique look, which is a good thing, obviously, but still, it's just, people won't care about it right now because they don't give a fuck about people win trading. And as long as that's a thing, then you're never gonna have a scene. Oh, I was too early with the block. Oh no. They will never do PvP mount skins. They specifically said that. They see it too much of a cash cow that they would ever implement it as a reward. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage. Yeah, they will never, like, they specifically said that they will never, like, they said it's too much, yeah, I don't know. Ben, you can search for Ben's comment on the forums about PvP. I have no idea about PvE mounts, but I just can't see how they would implement it, no. Like, absolutely no way. It's too much money for them to, like, that they would lose.
sur la signification de certaines choses nous échappe pour longtemps. Jusqu'à ce qu'un jour tout s'éclaire.
Wow, that hurt. We rally from him. Nope, it's fine. Only one, so bad. Yeah, there's a lot of different theories on how you could sort out win trading, but right as it is right now, but yeah, I honestly don't know. Like, that's at least one of the. I mean, how motivated would you be to play the game if you know, like, your goal is to get rank 1, right? And then you know that you will never achieve it because people just win trade, right? Like, you cannot, no matter how good you are, you will never be able to compete versus a win trader. Like, think about it. Even if I would have like a fucking 90% win ratio or 80% win ratio, like, that doesn't matter. Like, that's already like crazy as a solo queuer, right? Literally every game is a gamble that you queue, and then you play versus win traders. They literally have 100% win ratio. Like, they're guaranteed to win, no matter what. Like, even if they would lose, they would not lose because someone would DC on their team or something like that. Like, it is just impossible for you to play versus or compete versus a win trader, and that means that you're like, you lose the motivation, right? There's no. Something that could be really, really good, that probably would get back a lot of players, but this would never legit happen though. It's that they would remove all elite specs. All elite specializations from PvP. Only core. Obviously core is really, like, it needs to be tweaked, but at least we get somewhere then. Like, we actually get somewhere, but a lot of people will cry like, oh, but then we don't have a lot of specs and blah blah blah, but you don't still, like, it's, you still have a set meta that people play, but yeah. Yeah, like, but that could at least be a fucking start to get somewhere. Like, remove all elite specs, let everyone play core, and then you tweak core, and you will have like, people loved vanilla Guild Wars. So haven't played the game in SD Thief? Maybe, yeah. SD Thief would probably be really, really strong. I haven't played the game in a year. I mean, I'm playing the game because there's no other MMO that can compete with Guild Wars, in my opinion. So it's up to you what you like. Like, if you're interested in a MMO, then by all means play it. Yeah, even in World vs. World, I enjoyed vanilla much more. Core Guard, yeah, Core Guard is also really strong. Core Ranger could actually work, like Core Bunker Ranger. Like, you play Menders, you play Sword Dagger. Sorry, yes, no, Sword Warhorn, and Longbow could also work. Like you have the same utilities and you can run the same traits. The only thing you don't have is druid and the pet, but you can still have the pets, right? But yeah, that's another discussion, I guess. But yeah, you would like obviously it wouldn't be as good as druid, but at least it's something. It's not completely trashed here. NG, I'm not sure because of the buffs to NG. Maybe, yeah, maybe it would be banned. I don't know. I had no idea what you would actually play. But yeah, SD Thief would need a huge nerves if we would go to core only. Like, a lot of nerves. Pretty quick pop. Dagger, backstab thief. I don't know. Like, you would be pretty destroyed by a DP thief. Yeah, I don't know about Revenant, it's hard. Core Revenant, a lot of people feel like Herald is Core Revenant. But if you would play Core Revenant, it would be like Malix, Shiro, Condi maybe or something. What's better in PvP, Necro, Scourge or SB War? Scourge is probably the most broken class still. Dr. Doomy, thank you so much for the sub. King up office. Thank you so much for the sub, Doomy. Dr. Doom. More guards. Did you play Walrus World when Redguard was active? No, I didn't. I don't know. I can't remember. Not really, I think, no. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Yo, Tanto. What is this? What is it doing? Nice bubble. It's okay if we shadow step through the trap. I don't really mind. We should be able to kill this. It's taking some time though, but he's not gonna be able to tank it. As soon as we get our steel back, it should be... Yeah, there we go. And I think the druid is on far, so we can actually 1v1 the bunker. Or sorry, not the bunker. Yeah. As soon as the stab runs out, we're gonna get the full cap here. Do they have 2 druids? Maybe they do actually. So as soon as we get the full cap, we can just leave. Okay, never mind, it's actually 2 druids now. Blue. Oh my god. I think we killed one. Yeah, one is dead. They should follow him. Why does my port not work? It's okay. Why? I don't know. Understand why he would push into a 1v1. Like, doesn't make sense. Bunker guard versus bunker guard in middle on a full cap. Sounds like some really... We got the heal though. That's a good gravity one. I'm gonna Bassier people. Maybe we can. Nah. Actually, I don't know where our druid is here. Our druid has no business being here, I think. We got him. Need to cleave though. Why? Yeah, this guy is just AFK. It's okay. He needs to go because he jumped down. Yeah, he's gonna get decapped. It's okay though. We can +1 that. Gonna Bassier guy. So we got the decap, and then we can leave. Condi PogChamp. He didn't get the memo, boys. He's gonna port. I'm okay with taking this 2v2 as well. He's dead. Two guards. Why is the druid? I don't understand why the druid is coming to 2v2 with me though. It doesn't make sense to me. It's okay. I'm gonna +1 in middle so he doesn't get decapped. He put portal. Can he die? I won't get it. He can hold, so we decap here. He's not gonna lose lower, so we go for the full cap actually. I can 1v1 the bunker guard as well, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why he's even rotating here, it doesn't make any sense. Because I will kill him eventually in the 1v1. Beluga, thank you so much, or Bic, thank you for the host. This guy just literally runs in with his... Oh my god. This is not a player. Oh. We can just leave this, doesn't matter. I'm gonna Bassi. Oh, it's pretty much GG anyways. I like how both of these Guardian look exactly the same. Well, the reason why is because I'm running standard models, so everyone on the enemy team, depending on what class, like if they run light armor, they will look the same as every light armor in the game. And you see the druids look exactly the same because I run standard models, right? So we killed the guard here, and it's pretty much, well, it's GG anyways. Ah. 10 rating for that game. PogChamp. Are standard models only male? Yes, I think. Sorry, standard models is, it depends, like if you play male they will look the same as every male. If you play female they will look like every female. If that makes sense. I'm just tired, so I don't even know what I'm saying. Misha won Wind Trader. Yeah, Misha is a fucking Wind Trader. I wonder when he's gonna stream. Oh yeah, I read on the forums the other day where a guy said Holosmith Thief and FA Weaver counters Druid. So Misha has a new build, but he doesn't play Portal. How can it be strong without it? Well, the reason why is that you're the best 1v1 class in the game. Why do you need Portal if you're winning every single matchup in 1v1? Like, even if you get outnumbered, you don't die. As I said, the only weakness that build has so far that we have tried out is SD Thief, which is a really unrealistic thing in any game. Like, well, it's not really bunker chrono. Like, it's kind of tanky. I can show you the build that I don't. Oh, what the fuck! I can show you the build, but I mean, it's sort of a bunker build, I guess, but at the same time, not really. Give me a sec. The build is so powerful that I even crash. A gaming keypad, no. Yes, it beats both Spellbreaker and Druid. He said that, like, he's running it as Marauder, right? But if he runs Marauder versus Druid, sorry, if he can run Paladins too, but then he doesn't really kill them. It's Chrono, it's not a Mirage build. You can try and duel Misha and see, but yeah, so this is the build. You run the Mantra of Pain. I know he ran Leadership Rune and Marauder. I don't know the sigils or whatever, and this is the build. I think he said that I have one trait wrong. It might be a trait in this or I'm unsure. Maybe it's, yeah. I can't be arsed to look at the pictures, but yeah, I think it's one of. I don't know. Maybe it's some of these traits, but you run it as this second. No, he runs these two. Condi Cleanse and. Which one would that be? No, he runs this one. I know he said that he heals when he spams. That's why he gets so much sustain from the Mantra of Pain. So basically what happens is, like, every time you shatter, right, you get boons, and you have a possibility of getting perma-alacrity. And your Disenchanter does fucking retarded damage with 25 might stacks, right? Like, we can summon him on a golem and you'll see. I play up mid. Why would you play mid? Like, you don't really need. I don't know. Anyway, so this is Disenchanter damage, okay? Like 4.4k crit on a medium target. Like, look at the damage. Like, it's ridiculous, right? And then, on top of that, you spam Mantra of Pain, and then you cast it, and you have permanent alacrity and everything. So, like, look at your might. So, yeah. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, that's the build. As I said, I don't know exactly the sigils. Yes, he has 100% boon. I don't know what he meant, but you have so much boon uptime. Maybe then he runs the lesser signet, which makes more sense. So he doesn't run this one. He probably runs this one, I guess. I'm not sure. I can check the pictures. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can find. Never mind, I can find a picture. But yeah, whatever. You guys know the idea of the build. SD Thief. No. He beat Spellbreakers. Misha had no problem versus Spellbreakers with this build. At least that's what he said. Like, I'm going by his words, right? He said he's killing every single class in 1v1, right? And then we dueled SD Thief versus him. And as Marauder, he had no chance versus me because he was just, like, I was just slaying him. Because he takes too much damage. Because I boon rip him with Sword 3, right? So I'll take all his boons, it doesn't matter. And 4 globes versus a Mesmer, it doesn't matter if he has Disenchanter, like it's so broken. Then he swapped to Paladin Amulet, and he's like he was able to sustain himself a little bit better. And I lost maybe 2 duels of I can't remember how many times we dueled, but like maybe 5-10 times. But yeah, so yeah, but that's what I said as well, right? In a 5v5 scenario, I can see where you 1v1ing a, like, how do I put it? So if I fight that enemy comp without a thief, I'm okay with taking the 1v1 versus Chrono that's playing that build, right? But if the enemy team has a thief and I'm 1v1ing, I'm not gonna feel comfortable by 1v1ing because I'm gonna get +1. Even more so if he plays DP Thief, he's just gonna be, like, blow me up, right? The other issue is you're like actually wasting time because he can just repush you and whatever. Like, I don't know, I don't like the idea of having Thief 1v1ing when you don't have another roamer in your team. Like, Misha's build is not a roamer, it's a stationary 1v1 build, maybe 1vx. Same goes for Zan's build. Then we literally have no roamer in like if I'm gonna be 1v1ing. But yeah. And I can see potential, the idea of this build is, I can see the potential of it being strong in teamfight too because of Gravity Well and like Disenchanter, and you share the boons and whatever. Like, it's not bad, right? Mirage was really selfish, it didn't really offer anything, and it was weak in teamfight. Like, you coming into a Firebrand Scourge, you didn't really do much. But yeah, anyways. I don't know, I assume, yeah, Firebrand Scourge, and then we would play the exact same comp, I think. I still feel that Scourge is broken, and you saw, like, a Firebrand can still tank me as a SD Thief for ages, right? It took me, what, 30 seconds plus to 1v1 him, even more, like near a minute to kill him. And that, then put a actual good Firebrand on top of that, right? It's gonna be different. So like, I can't see how people think that they got nerfed enough. Like, they're still crazy powerful. There's no stronger support than Firebrand still. There's no stronger team fighter than Scourge right now. Like, nothing can outperform a Scourge in a team fight. Yeah, so what 2v2 scenario would you say that they are losing in? Like, I can't see how that's a possibility. Like, you can say that all you want, but I just don't see it. A good war may be able, so you're saying war Firebrand versus Firebrand Scourge? Do you know what happens when a thief comes in and +1 that? It's gonna be food. Like, right now, the reason why Thief suffers when they come in +1 is because of the Scourge. You have no counter pressure from a warrior. Huh? Warrior versus Mesmer. Oh, you're talking about that one. I thought you were talking about the 2v2. If you think that SD Sniper is better than your Clueless, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, but that's the thing though. SD Thief plus another DPS, it's so risky. Like, if you don't get the kill on the Firebrand, right? What do? You're losing that. You're investing 2 DPSers to 2v2. Like, just no. Like, SD Thief going into a Scourge without any support. Do you know how fast I melt? Like, I don't care if you guys say it's not viable. We will play it and we will show you. But yeah, also, like, if you think about it this way, even if you play the Holo Condi Cleanse thing, it's not gonna have enough damage. Like, even if you cleanse, it's just gonna be a stalemate like Firebrand Scourge is right now, right? Sack light? No, it's called YOLO mouse. So if you write exclamation mark cursor, like cursor, you'll find it. It will give you a link. Like, you have to think about it this way. A Scourge makes thieves +1s a hell, right? A thief can 2v2 any classes in the game, really, with another, like, DPS or whatever that is kind of sustainy, because there's no counter pressure for when I go in. Does that make sense? So for example, if I go in a 2v2 versus like Spellbreaker Druid, I have no issues doing that because, like, I'm not gonna take damage versus it. But if I go into a 2v2 where they have a Scourge, I'm gonna take a lot of counter pressure. And that's the issue. Like, obviously I haven't seen many builds right now. The only 2 builds I've seen is Sans and Mishas, and I haven't really tried it out that much either. But yeah, it will be interesting to see if someone else found anything to deal with Firebrand Scourge. I just think that you not playing a Scourge or a Firebrand, I just don't see how that's gonna work. I'm Swedish. At least one class must stop SD Thief. Yeah, Druid. You can't 1v1 Druid. You can't 1v1 Holosmith. You can't, yeah. No, but that's the thing, right? You're saying the Holo Protection build, it's strong in terms of it doesn't take damage, right? But you're not gonna, like, you're putting 1 power pressure and you're putting 1 Condi pressure. The Condi pressure gets negated versus, like, they don't have enough corrupt to deal with the boon spam from Firebrand, right? So you're not gonna take any Condi pressure and you're not gonna take any power pressure because 1 power dealer won't be able to do anything about it. Like, you're gonna get into a stalemate just as Firebrand Scourge right now is. You never, like, if you put an equally skilled Firebrand Scourge in a mirror, they are not gonna kill each other. It's just gonna be a stalemate, and this is exactly what would happen if you put the Holo Prot versus Scourge. Like, just because one is power damage and one is Condi doesn't make you be able to kill them. The only thing is that you will take less damage because the Condi pressure will never get applied. At least you will put more pressure at the other team because you will at least have power damage, but I just can't see it, right? You will not be able to kill them. Like, you saw how long it took for me to kill a single Firebrand alone, and it might not even have been a good Firebrand. Then add on top a Scourge that gives him barrier. I'm never gonna be able to kill that. Like, and as a SD Thief, I have a much more I have much more damage than a Holosmith has because I have unblockable skills and Boon Rip. So the Holosmith won't be able to Boon Rip, and he won't be able to do as much damage because he has Aegis all the time. Wouldn't hard CC from Holo win in the end with lucky knockback, knockdown? No. Like, you don't have enough. Like, you're literally saying that a Holosmith would solo kill either one of them with his damage. That's just not realistic. But sure, there's interesting things. The only problem is that we don't really have other classes. Like, you could probably pull off something crazy, like double of those Bunker Chronos, blah blah blah, and you can play like 2 of those. Like, who says that you need to win the matchup? Like, put 2 of those Holos or whatever, like, on the sides. Like, you can experiment a lot, but it's not like we have people that can play Holo and we can steal them from other teams. We're stuck with the comp that we can play, and Firebrand Scourge is, even if it has gotten a lot weaker, but even if there's other builds that have come up that is strong, etc., I just don't see how it would outperform Scourge. And Holosmith can win 1v1 against Firebrand in around 30 seconds. Well, hello, Vidith. What is these builds? They have another Mesmer, right? Yeah, it's the Power Mesmer, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Surging? Okay, yeah. End your pain. Is my team dead? Just one, it's okay. So we get the full cap, they should outnumber close, they should win, they should disengage middle, but they won't disengage middle. They think that mid is life, we're gonna die for middle. So they need to leave, and the guy is, I'm gonna have respawn and get +1, so he should rotate there. This is really greedy, but it's okay. Ooh. We steal on the body just to get some more pressure. Is that too? The warrior next. And then we go up. That's not our... Oh, it actually is. same time, they did not have that much stealth. They had Signet and they had Torch, so it's not like they could perma-stealth, etc. So if you actually pay attention to the map, it's no issues. You know when they're gonna come. You know when you're gonna get bursted. So I never really had an issue with it. Like, if I ever got one-shot by a Mirage, I would blame myself for not paying attention. Like, I played badly in that. Like, it's the same thing when you get +1 by a DP Thief. I feel like you played badly because you didn't pay attention, because you're 1v1ing and then boom, you're dead, right? And this is, I felt exactly the same about Mirage. Then you could argue, sure, they are stacked with utilities and it's really, really hard to catch, etc. It has stealth, it has mobility, it has so much evade frames with their dodge, whatever, like, but I was okay with it. It had counters at Druid, it had a 50-50 matchup versus Solo Smith. It was weak versus, sorry, not weak, but it had a 50-50 maybe versus ST Thief, depending on the level of, like, how good they were and whatever. So it's not like it was super, like, immortal and stacked. Like, sure, you could have tweaked it and nerfed it, but you didn't have to, like, you actually deleted the whole Condi, like, there's no Condi spec anymore for Mesmer, because you removed Confusion. Like, Confusion got obliterated, it's gone. And Confusion was a huge deal for any Condi Mesmer build that it was. Like, Core Mesmer, Chrono Mesmer, whatever, like Mirage. Every single Mesmer build that was Condi had Confusion as a, like, imagine Chrono without Confusion. Like, you're gonna do fucking 0 damage, like, absolute nothing. So, nerfing Mirage in that way, or Mesmer in general, was ridiculous, right? It's just stupid. And then you leave Scourge as it is, like, with some nerfs. Like, that to me is an issue. Like, if anything, they should have just made so that any corrupt from Scourge should not be converted into Condis. Just remove that completely, and I would have been fine. But yeah. Obviously the holo build with the mine dodges was also kind of disgusting, but I didn't have an issue with it, right? It was stupid that you would die if you just ran, like, they dodged on you. Where did you get this backpack? It's from the gem, Black Lion chests. Like, the issue I have with Scourge is it's just, even if they added that visual thing, which is, by the way, obnoxious, like, I can't believe how they ever added that into the game, like the warning circle. Like, I've hated all the visual effects that they added with POF and even HOT. Like, it's just too much, right? And then you're gonna add even more, like some fucking ring, like alarm, like it just covers everything. This game is free to play. Yes, you can play the game free to play. Yeah, of course. Like, me as a DP thief, I could just spike a Holo Smith and I wouldn't even see his HP move, and he dodged once on me and I was dead. Like, that's how I felt when I played DP thief. But yeah. You can, if you click on the link down below on my channel, you have a free to play link. You have restrictions in the game, but you can basically play the game as a normal player with obviously some restrictions, but there's no, yeah, you can play the base game for free. PvP is not gear dependent. You can actually just go into PvP, create a class you want to play. Obviously you won't be able to have access to the meta builds that most classes run because they are expansions. So if you ever get interested in PvP and want to play, some core specs work. Core, in that case, I mean base specs, they work. For example, my build that I play Thief, it's a core build. How do I change my instance to a more populated one? I have no idea. Oh, I don't know. The restrictions are like you can't whisper people unless they have befriended you. Like if I don't add you on friends, you can't whisper me, for example. I don't think you can get access to the mail. Oh yeah, thank you for the link. Which build is Zan running now? I actually have no idea what Zan is running. Oh, you can whisper once every 30 seconds. Okay. Sense4, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I feel like having wine. Did you even sleep since? Well, yeah, I had, as I said, I had the showing for my apartment today, so I had to get up early. I woke up at like 9:30, and I did some last-minute cleaning. Then I left 11:20, and I got back at 1 o'clock. Let's re-queue, because I don't feel like queuing 8 minutes and get some Clown Fiesta games. Or whatever. Who am I kidding? There's no other games. You can't be toxic with free-to-play. I am tired. Hello, Drusella. I ate Minkyu. I feel like this is how the new crown will look like, so it will actually be ugly. February 24th. I could go Rome if you guys want to, if we don't get any Q pop. It's gonna be a 3D dragon rotating like the Lara, maybe. This mess build is OP, even though I'm dog. Yeah, I know, the build is like, you literally went from Mirage, which, like, people may think that Mirage was OP and face roll, whatever, but if you actually want to compare this current Chrono build to what Mirage was, it's like, you're not even doing anything. You're fucking summoning, like, you're spamming your shatters, you're blocking, and you're using Shield 5 and doing some Chaos Storm, some Continuum Split, but, like, that's, you don't even have to look at your opponent. You just spam your skills. Like, you can just use your Disenchanter and let him do your work. Like, you don't even do anything. Seven wins, is that? I don't know how many it is, but yeah, I don't want to queue after I get this. In worst case, I will queue and play some retarded builder. I don't know. I mean, this Chrono build is very, very, very different from what it used to be, right? We can agree on that, but Misha has not streamed today, so he will stream today later. Can you recommend a good PvP build to start with? I think if you want to play a PvP build, I think you should try to play Core Warrior. If someone wants to give the Core Warrior build, you should try that one out. Like the beauty about Guild Wars PvP, right? If you're interested in PvP, okay, you basically start the game and you can go into PvP and you try out the class you want. Like you don't have to stick with one class. Just try the Core Warrior out, and then you see like, do I like this? Do I like this gameplay? Then no, okay, then I try another class. You don't have to get any gear. That's the like you are on the same level as everyone else. It's just gameplay. Let's see if we can 1v1 this. I don't think so though. Oh, I missed this. I didn't think he would use Signet to get away. I'm Shadow Step stomping in case. Then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna outnumber middle. I missed, I didn't see. Fucking. We stomp. I cleansed him. Then we decap far. Druid is coming, so that's okay. I'm gonna get +1. Nice, he got deleted. Let's see if we can kill this now. This is bad. Oh, he's a DPS, Soul Beast, whatever. Ooh, this is really close. Oh, that's my bad. Oh, that's so close. I need to cleanse this. This is greedy because I can't steal onto him now. He should die. He died by overheat or whatever. I don't want to +1 middle. Can he stomp him? Is there an issue? They're just surging in here, like dying and surging in, dying and surging. No, what are you doing? He's just dead. What the fuck is he doing? Can you stop dying? Oh my god, what is he doing? He's not dead. Now he's... No, Soul Beast, please don't leave. So we decap. We can actually go for full cap. Actually, we're gonna see if we can save. We can still turn this. No, why can't I steal? No valid path. Fuck you. Jesus Christ, I hate this game sometimes. I swear. I would have gotten the kill. Oh my god, now I won't. There's no way I'm gonna get it. Okay, actually I did. But he's gonna rally. Rest. No. I'm dead now, probably. Yep. I don't think he can. Oh, I rallied. Lol. Balanced game. Nice. That was a good kill. We get the stomp too before he does. And he's dead because he used his invuln. Like, look at this. Like, how is this skillful gameplay? What happened to Levin? He quit a long time ago. It's okay. I have to leave because the Soul Beast died. It's fine. We have sides anyway. One side. We win with one cap anyways. Yes, most top players quit. GG. Why they quit? Most of us used to compete in this game for money, right? And a lot of these players, they want to live on gaming, so esports. But if it doesn't exist anymore, then it's kind of hard to do that, you know. So that's why. One more. Have you ever tried to support Thief build? I mean, you could technically say that the old SA Thief with before HOT came out was kind of a yeah. Why did ANET stop doing Guild Wars 2 esports? There has not been an official post on why they have stopped it, so there is no. I cannot say. You would have to get an answer from them. But people can speculate all they want. Like, it wasn't enough viewership, etc. Blah blah blah. I mean, couldn't afford it is kind of a bad statement, because one, the money they used for Guild Wars 2 esports was for marketing, right? And they would market regardless, but they used the Guild Wars 2 esports as a marketing strategy. Now they have marketing as in showing Twitter pictures saying, I love this game. This is their new marketing, okay? No, but seriously, they used the Guild Wars 2 esports like that. The money there was marketing. Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed. I mean, they don't have to make like. Listen, a lot of people are like, but you could spend it on PvE and raids and this and that and Walrus World. I agree. Sure, I don't think they should ever take money from those game modes and not like continue doing the other stuff. Okay. And I would be completely fine with them not ever doing LAN events anymore and big prize pools like they did. What they could do to bring back, to at least have something, like it doesn't have to be that much money. Like something that people enjoyed a lot was GoForce, like ESL GoForce. Like every Sunday, anyone could sign up on ESL's website with 5 players, and you would play for like, what was first price, like 600 euro or something, split on 5, and monthly would be like 1,000 euros split on 5. Like that's no money at all. Anenda, if you want my build, you can write !build in my yeah, chat, and it will give you the build. I have him on block for some reason, so that must mean that he's bad. So this starts bad already. I mean, the only real old people that used to compete is like me, Misha, Zan, Frostball, uh, Athisken, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's any other player. I think that's pretty much us that used to compete. No, you don't have a lower chance to get them. It's just I did it. They don't even have to use 10k euros. Like you can, like hell, even 2,000 euros. Like. Oh yeah, I forgot to swap back. Druid is probably far. Nope, Condi Thief. It's oh my god, it's a Silencia. What? Oh, I'm dead now. How did he get that? I'm probably dead. Yep. Jesus Christ! Why is he playing Dagger Condi? I thought he was like SD or something. But I didn't even know how he got that. Nice build. That was my bad though. He outplayed me by thinking, actually maybe you can get the rest of me. Nope. I could probably have won that if I just didn't use my Shadow Step as an engage, but I thought he was gonna steal on me instantly anyway, so just kill him. Hello? Yeah, that was amazing gameplay. We won. Look, my team is actually winning the rest of the map. It's a miracle. What are these players? Like, does he look like a player to you? Like, he's not even doing anything. I didn't get the heal though, it's okay. At least I got the good Necro. I got Prototype on my... Ah, yeah. I don't even see the Guardian. Where is the Guardian? Oh, he's the... What? But yeah, Prototype is... Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Another pro player that used to play is Prototype, which this Necro here, that's Prototype. I used to be a teammate with him actually once upon a time as well. We used to play for a French team called Team Champignon, which was basically Team Exaltation. He rallied. Lol. What more? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Kasser, obviously. He still plays. Farrer. Sorry, like there's probably more. Trying to think if there's any. Oh, Raisin. I don't know if Raisin plays that much though, but he used to. kind of played versus Frosty's team, because our comp was weak versus sorry, we can take another good example. Okay, so let's say like you can do a lot of things. I don't know how to explain it properly, but Firebrand and Scourge is really slow around the map, right? So you know that they will always commit to the mid fight, but if you have like a druid kiting around there, they can't 2v1 the druid, right? So what are they gonna do? Either one of them has to leave, then you can outnumber them eventually, right? So there's a lot of different things you can do versus Firebrand Scourge. But a perfect example, which is it's a little bit different, but the monthly AT finals we played versus the Frenchies, they had double Scourge and Firebrand, right? And we kind of did the same thing there. That we had no chance in the team fight versus them. So you could theoretically apply that same theory for your team, right? You have a team comp, but you cannot 2v2 the Firebrand Scourge. But if you keep them occupied with 3 people, it's kind of the same thing as a druid would be 1v2, right? But they are 3v2ing our Firebrand and Scourge. And meanwhile, we are out-rotating them around the map. So yes, it is possible to do it. But obviously the thing that is very, very needed in this scenario is that you need mobility. You need to have a roamer that has a high amount of mobility. And we had 2 of those, including Portal. So we had Mirage and we had Thief. So the Mirage can move around already with a high amount of mobility, but we also had Portal, and then you have Thief on top of that. Meanwhile, they only had 1 roamer, which was the Mirage, so they didn't have the same amount of rotational speed as we did. So yeah, but yeah, it is possible to out-rotate them. If you don't have it, yeah, you can. Do you think? No, I don't mind the Power Mesmer at all, actually. I haven't seen... I mean, I dueled Misha with the build that he was running with the Disenchanter. I can show you guys the build again if you're interested. You can try it out yourself. As I said, I'm not entirely sure about the trades. Misha said I had 1 trade wrong. You guys can theory craft on which one it was, but I'm assuming it was the Signet one. So basically, this is what you run. You run Marauder. I don't know the sigils you can find out yourself, but you run the Rune, Leadership for boon duration. So basically what you do is spam Disenchanter off cooldown and Mantra of Pain off cooldown. Like the damage of you know, it was so funny because San was like so mad over dueling Misha because he had no chance. Because yeah, he said all you do is spam this fucking mantra and you do nothing else. But yeah. Take staff trait. In Chaos. Yeah, this is the one I was a little bit... Well, no, but why would you have Condi? Why would you... Or do you mean this one? Oh, I thought you meant second trait in Chaos. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, maybe this one is good, yeah, maybe. But for what reason? You would get lower Chaos Storm. This one is good though, no? Like if you get CC'd, you will... You don't get CC'd. Is this not good? I guess you get higher... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I was thinking maybe mental defense, like for this one. I'm not sure myself, but whatever. No, I know he runs this one. So every time you heal, you will apply Chaos Storm as well. Or... No, he ran this one. But yeah, I don't remember. He said he will stream later. But yeah, it might be this one. I'm not sure. But yeah, all he did was... For me as a SD Thief, I had no problem dueling him when he played Marauder. It was a little bit more trickier when he played Paladin, but even then I was killing him, right? So... but yeah, this is the build. So your Disenchanter will do fuck tons of damage. Like, it crits for 4k, and it has 20-second cooldown. You will have permanent boons by spamming your shit, like Alacrity and like, it's just... I don't know how he stacks it, but yeah. Like, the damage is insane. No portal, no, but it's a 1v1er. Like, it's a pure, like, stationary 1v1er. So yeah. Misha said he will stream later today, so I guess you guys will find out when he does. Yeah, the defender does fuck tons of damage. Selly Mirage build would be better? I don't think so. What an outfit? It's not an outfit, it's Hellfire armor or gear, whatever. Goddess of PvP, boys. Goddess. Anyways, let's see. Outfit doesn't looks, yeah. Who should we host? There's no one PvPing. Grey Dead. I'll see if he's streaming PvP. You'll see some Deadeye boys. Well, if you go stream, I can host you, or only if you hurry up. Alright.